In the name of Allah, most gracious, most merciful. All praise and thanks are due to Allah, and peace and blessings be upon His Messenger. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Offering one's condolences to someone means sharing in his grief and encouraging him to be patient. It means enjoining patience to comfort the distressed person and to lighten his or her grief and misfortune. Condolences are desirable even if the deceased was a non-Muslim. The Prophet, peace be upon him, said, "Every believer who consoles his brother in distress will be dressed by Allah in an apparel of honor on the Day of Judgment." Here I would like to explain a few things to remember when giving condolences. It is recommended that the condolences be offered only once. The condolences should be offered to the entire family of the deceased, that is, to all the relatives, old and young, men and women. However, the scholars exclude from this list only a beautiful young women. Only their mahram relatives may offer condolences to them. You may offer condolences either before or after the burial up to 3 days after death. If the person either offering or receiving condolences was not present at the time of death, condolences may be offered even at a later date. Condolences may be offered in any words so long as they lighten the distressed, induce patience, and bring solace to the bereaved. It is preferable, however, to use the wording as transmitted in Hadith, which is, "Verily to Allah belongs what He has taken, and to Him belongs what He has given. For everything He has set a term, so be patient and be content." Muslims offers condolences to another Muslim, he should say, "May Allah increase your reward, give you the best consolation, and forgive your deceased beloved." And if one gives condolences to a Muslim for a disbelieving relative, one should say, "May Allah increase your reward and grant you the best of consolation." If one gives condolences to a disbeliever for a Muslim relative, one should say, "May Allah give you the best of condolences and grant forgiveness to your deceased beloved." If both the deceased and the one to whom condolences are given are disbelievers, then one should say, "May Allah grant you a substitute." As for the response to condolences, the receiver should respond, "Ameen," and "May Allah reward you." One may or may not shake hands with the bereaved when offering condolences. If one sees a person who has torn his or her clothes because of a misfortune, one should comfort the person and should not refuse to do what is good because of his or her vain act. But it is good if one bids such a person to refrain from doing so. The sunnah concerning sitting for condolences is that one should offer condolences to the bereaved family and leave. Neither the consoler nor the consoled should sit down. It is not recommended to hold gatherings. Imam Ahmad and many other Hanafi scholars also hold this opinion. Early Hanafi scholars, however, held the view that there is nothing wrong in holding a gathering at places other than masajid for 3 days of condolences, so long as one does not do anything prohibited. The practices of some people nowadays, such as gathering or condolences, setting up tents, spreading carpets, and incurring a lot of expenses out of arrogance and show off, are all despicable innovations that are forbidden and must be avoided, especially when most of these acts are contradictory to the teachings of the Quran and Sunnah and are vestiges of pre-Islamic customs of Jahiliyyah. Some of these innovations are reciting the Quran in a melodic fashion and disregarding the rules of proper recitation, or not keeping silent when listening to the Quran, or indulging in smoking or such other activities. And this is not all. Some of these slaves of these desires indulge in extreme innovation. They are not satisfied with the days originally prescribed by Islam, but they will have gatherings for the recitation of the Quran or do other innovations on the 3rd, the 10th, the 40th, and on each anniversary. Finally, I ask my brothers and sisters to please stop all your cultural customs of offering condolences and follow the teachings of the Quran and the Sunnah. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.